Have you ever thought of creating your own personalized diary? Hello friends, I'm Haya and welcome to DIY Living. So today I'm going to share with you guys a quick flip through of my personalized diary, commonly known as junk journal because it is made of junk like waste papers, wrappers, gift papers, tags, cardboards, and I believe it's the best way to save your memories, thoughts and ideas. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so this is my very first attempt to create a junk journal. So I thought why not to start with the mini one. It's just 3.5 by 4.5 inches and I really wasn't sure about the closure, but then I came across with the school friendship band and it was just for 30 rupees, extremely cheap. And you know, when you're stuck with something creative, ideas keep popping up. So this was one of the ideas which just popped up and I just used it there. The function is extremely simple, the closing, the opening of the friendship band, and also I was trying to add some embellishments to those knots, but then I liked it that way, so I just left it alone. Maybe I'll add it in future. So the edges I've painted black and I've also distressed the front cover and the back cover. I didn't have the distressing material, but yes, now I did it. Again, the paper bag left over and also a butter paper. I don't remember where did I find this butter paper from, but I have it. Next is what's up is gonna come there, and the small tag says zeal in life, and I've also created some triangular print there and down there as well, just to match. And whatever the zeal in life is, I'm just gonna write it. Something I'm just gonna write it, and I've also kept a small planner there. Life is what for me, so whatever the life is for me, I'm just going to write down there and also on that tag. Let's see. The next is most wanted, so I'm just going to take a passport size picture of my mum as she's most wanted in my life. And also I keep losing passport size pictures, so I'm just going to save it there in that small column, and whatever my mom's crime is, I'm just going to write it on the right hand side. This is a famous Bollywood dialogue. एक बार जो मैंने commitment कर दी, उसके बाद तो मैं खुद की भी नहीं सुनता, from a Bollywood movie. So whatever my commitment is, I'm just going to write there, and that page is coffee dyed. The next is still need to achieve. Pretty much self-explanatory. Okay. The next is use your creativity. So I'm just going to use my creativity there. This is the reason for all my pimples. Chocolates, biscuits. Oh my god. Here's some packets in which we get these yummy biscuits. I've just thought of adding it as a tag. I'm just gonna save all my fantasies there in small packets, and we get that box. So we get that biscuit in that box. So these are the cardboards from the box, and the Ferrero Rocher, irresistible. Anyways, the next is what do you think it is? So I think it's a hat. So use your imagination and complete the drawing. So I'm just going to relate that hat and I'm just going to complete a drawing there with pencil or maybe color pencil. I don't know. Depends. Oh my god, this is my favorite texture. I'm just going to create this texture. I don't know from where I got this page. I had it in my junk. So I'm just going to create that texture and I'm going to stick it on the left hand side. Relate. Nothing finer than my coal miner. So I'm just going to relate the quote and draw something. Write a poetry by connecting the underlines. So I got this page from dictionary and some underlined words, interesting words. I'm just going to create a poetry using those words. And also on the right hand side, I've written create a piece of art using your initial. Yeah. The next is use tissue on purple. So I'm just going to use tissue on purple. I'll just create a texture or maybe something using tissue. This is a cool quote, by the way. I loved it. I saved it in my journal and finally I used it in my journal. It's pretty much motivating. Yeah. The next is go geometry, geometrical shapes. Geometry is my world, so I'm just going to add my geometrical imagination there. Can graph paper be more than this? shitty thing there. I mean, I've just used graph paper for making these graphs and all those cool stuffs. I'm just gonna use my graph paper for something else now. Stick random. So I've used a random sketch pen to write that, and I'm also going to stick random stuffs there. It's pretty much interesting. Let's see what I come up with. Okay, so these are just some sticky notes which I had in a leaf shape thing. I just added, and then I just wrote how about creating your own Tinkle. So Tinkle is basically a comic book which I was done reading, so I gave myself 2 pages to make my own comic. Let's see what I come up with. Again, the same butter paper. Use foil on pink, so I'm just gonna use foil on pink to create again another texture. This is just name and addresses and mobile number for journaling. This is out of the blue, so this is not paper, this is a felt sheet or foam sheet, whatever it is called, and I'm just gonna do out of the blue there. Maybe I'll just stitch, or maybe I'll create an embroidery. Thoughts floating, just normal journaling. Only orange is allowed, so on orange sheet only orange is allowed. Orange crayons, orange stickers, orange paints, blah blah blah. And please leave my black alone. I'm not going to disturb my black, as it is my favorite color. Show your coffee love, so maybe I'll just coffee dye, I'll just use coffee for painting or stuff like that. Pretty much self-explanatory again. Okay, this is my Matrabhasha, my national language, Hindi, which I just got from my brother's textbook, and I've written write something in Hindi. So I'm just gonna journal my thoughts or my ideas in Hindi. I gave myself 2 pages for that. Cool. This is my country's pledge, by the way. There are many school memories, related or connected to this pledge. So I just thought of saving it in my journal. Again, this is a blank page for random journaling or sticking. Fabric love. I'm so much into fabric love. I have a hell lot of fabric, and I'm just gonna create a piece of art, and it would be challenging. Your wish. So I'm just gonna write my wish list or whatever I wish to do there. Next is fill it with your signature. I have many signatures. One signature is in college, one signature is on official documents, so I'm just going to fill it with my signature. So maybe I'll just ask my friends to fill it. That would be more interesting. Okay, only stickers. So this page had a different kind of texture, matte glossy something, good for stickers. Okay, so lastly, how was your experience with this book? So whatever my experience was with this book, I'm just gonna write 10 points. I've just written it in a question answer form which contains 10 marks, and also I'm going to name this book related to my experience. So if you have any suggestion for the names, do let me know in the comment box below. Again, the same butter paper. I don't know why am I obsessed with this butter paper. Okay, so once I'm done with this journal, I'm just gonna sign there, and that's a fake money, by the way. Yeah, so that is it, guys. This was my very first experience to create my own junk journal. I hope you guys liked it, and if you have any ideas for these activities which I gave myself, because I do not journal that much, so I just thought of creating an activity book rather than a typical journaling book. So let me know if you liked my ideas of closure and the activities. If you have any ideas, if you want to see anything interesting, let me know in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked my idea of customizing your own personal diary, and if you're interested in more DIY videos, please subscribe to my channel. Till then, Haya is signing off.